Yo, I'm Bob. Into Masters of the Universe. Happen to be totally blind since birth. We're going to be unboxing Mattel's Masters of the Universe Masterverse toy line. Masters of the Universe Revolution Skeletek. So here he is in his box. So this is Skeletor after he was infused with a techno-organic virus. I immediately wanted the action figure when the audio description track on Revelation described the ending of that particular episode. I thought it was such a cool way to end the show, setting up a bigger bad. When that bat logo came on screen, of course I knew what that was right away. I got really excited, and I have since seen Revolution and I really had a good time with it. So should be Skeletek. Yep. And here he is in the figure tray. It's either Skeletek or New Eternia Skeletor, but I do believe it is most definitely Skeletek. Lots of metal bits and bobs on him here. I'm going to pause the vid, break him out of his figure tray, and I'm going to get a closer look. Back in the blink of an eye. Alright, so the camera was tilted a little downwards as I was showing off the packaging, so you probably didn't get to see much of it. Just noticed that I made a little adjustment as the video was paused, but Skeletek is out of the packaging. And I love what they've done to make him a bit more cybernetic. So the first thing I noticed here was that when he was transformed by the techno-organic virus, his Havoc staff looks like it has been fused into his arm. Like I see the head, the ram's horns there, and the mouth of the staff, but then the rest of this arm doesn't even look like skin so much as just a bunch of metal there, possibly. Doesn't even look like muscle. To me, it looks more like tubing. Just a really messed up looking arm there, and he's got the spikes going up from the head there. That is a really neat looking design there for his Havoc staff arm. And I mean, there's no armor on him. I'm wondering if all of this here is metal. When you take a look at his tummy here, kind of reminds me of Fennec Shan's tummy in Book of Boba Fett and the Bad Batch. Skeletor's got a bit of a cyber tummy going on there, cybernetic tummy. And then his feet, he's got the robotic legs right there. So I like this figure quite a bit. I wish you could take the hood off so I could get a better look at his cybernetics on his face, because this is the second Skeletor with a non-removable hood that I've got. I mean, that's okay, but I think a removable hood would, give me a bit of a better look at the face. But other than that, I really like the design of this guy. Here he is from the back, and he's got this big shoulder pad there on the right side. He's got spikes on that. I like how that hood comes to a point there. Just like the other Skeletor that we took a look at. The first Skeletor in the Skeletor series from Revelation. So Skeletor has, or Skeletek I should say, he's got a crown that you can place on the head, which I would say plays a pretty big role in Revolution. I need to do a video series in which I review Revolution as well as Revelation, because I had a ball watching that show. Both of those, actually. So he's got a punching hand too, a fisted left hand, but I'm not going to put that on there. It's just, I think it saves a little bit of time. There's not much left to be said about our poor cybernetic Skeletor who's been enslaved to the Horde. I mean, of course it's Skeletor, so you never know what's going to happen. I think the coolest feature with this guy is undoubtedly the Havoc staff arm here, because you can open and close the jaw as well, so you can have the mouth open. I wish he could have come with a few little grenades. We did see the bad guys throwing some interesting grenades in Revolution, so it kind of would have been interesting to have him equipped with a few of those. Spoilers ahead. I'm going to pause this real quick, and yeah, if you haven't seen the show, you might want to go watch it. If you have, well, that's cool too. Again, spoilers for Revolution incoming. You were warned. So, there is a King Keldor action figure that is soon to be shipping. And I thought he was coming out in April. He is also from Revolution, as well as Skeletek. And I can't wait to get him. Because those of you who've watched Revolution, you know how crazy things turned out. Like if you've paid attention to Skeletor's lore over the years in more than one incarnation, he is actually a very important character in terms of Adam's family. You know, he's Adam's dear old uncle Keldor, and I like that we're getting an action figure of, you know, just Keldor before he had the skull face, before he was you know, he had the skin stripped off of his skull and became Skeletor in the Revolution continuity. By the way, Skeletek, of course, he's voiced by Mark Hamill, and they got, and I love this, they got William Shatner to voice Keldor in that persona. So you've got Mark Hamill, who voices Skeletek, and then you've got William Shatner, you know, Captain Kirk, who is voicing Mr. Suave, handsome Keldor. So it's such a crazy thing how they managed to pull that off. I mean, if you want Skeletor to be an interdimensional demon, of course Hordak made him think that he was, kind of screwed with his memory, as we got to see those flashbacks there. But it turns out that as in other incarnations, Skeletor is really Keldor, and he didn't remember his past, which I really liked. But I'll get into that if I ever get around to doing a Masters of the Universe Revolution series for you. But I think I give Skeletek a 10 out of 10. Can't wait to get King Keldor. He'll probably come with a crown as well. Such a great character, and I love how much they leaned into both sides of Skeletor's history. You know, he could be an interdimensional demon if you want. They kind of put that in there from the old 80s continuity as well as the mini comics. Although if you're more for him being Keldor, well then he is that as well. So I like that they leaned on more than one part of the lore there for Skeletor's past. And I think I give both shows a 10 out of 10. Anywho, that'll do for this Masters of the Universe figure review. 10 out of 10 for Skeletek. And hopefully King Keldor will be incoming at some point on this channel. Till next time, guys.